desk because you just
Coming
brought
on.
that to my attention.
Hi, Teresa.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello.
Oh, look at you. Betty, you got your all hair all did and everything.
I don't want to shock y'all 2 weeks in a row.
Now Susan's trying to come on right now.
Oh, she's trying.
Yeah, she's tried twice. We can hear her, but we can't see her.
Well, she's got technical issues.
I was going to reboot. When all else fails, that's what we
And then
all.
reboot. I know. That's what I'm constantly telling my husband. If something doesn't work, you have to turn it off and start it all over again. It's kind of like us, right? Turn us off and then turn us back on again. Okay. Hey Tracy, Betty, Bretta, Dee Dee, Kim.
Oh, I see Nora. Nora's on.
Is Nora in
Well,
there?
I don't see her, but she's there.
Oh, look, there's more. There's Vicky over
Ah,
there.
we can see you, Susan.
There's no.
I'll be in a minute. I'm eating. You don't want to see that.
Oh, where are you?
I'm eating. You don't want to see that.
Yeah.
I'll be
Yes,
back.
we do. But that's okay. You may not want to show it. Susan, you look cute tonight.
You? Well, thank you. I was just a big old black screen earlier. Clicked on and off 3 different times. I see Cindy's iPhone. Would that be Cindy
Hi.
McCullough?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I don't see your pretty face.
I just came in from a walk, so I'm kind of a mess.
We don't care, Cindy.
Okay.
Funny. What if one of these nights all we saw on the screen was Cindy's iPhone, Nora's, and it's all our names in these black squares because nobody thinks we look good enough. Oh, there's Cindy.
Run. How are you?
I know.
Oh, you look cute. Look at you.
I
Hey.
look a mess.
Oh, you do not look a mess. Yeah, we probably need to make some rules like tonight is no makeup and curlers tonight, and pajamas. So that way, or else we just blank all of our spaces and just talk. Well, welcome. Excited to have you into the digital zone. We go, right? I mean, we kind of, I've said, I think for the last 2 years that this was going to be my focus, was to really get social media and get digital and get a little bit more techie with this. Well, I guess since I didn't do it, we kind of got thrown to the wolves. And so here we are. And I'm having fun. I'm excited and getting business from it. And there's new things to learn. So welcome to everybody. Susan and I've got several things that we're going to be talking with you guys tonight about. So Susan, I'm just going to hush for a second. Well, let me ask you this. Do we have any special prayer requests tonight? Anybody have a family member or something going on with you that you just need to be lifted in prayer?
My
Actually,
family needs prayer.
What'd you say, Bretta?
I said, actually, my father, he went to the kidney doctor today, and because he's got the congestive heart failure, they've given him so much Lasix that he is completely dehydrated. And so they're talking about possibly putting a balloon in his kidney because it's kind of a double-edged sword. They want to keep the fluid off his heart, but at the same time, it's dehydrating him. So he was kind of down in the dumps today. And like I said, normally he's got a pretty good attitude about all this, but he just kind of feels
Him in
a
prayer.
little bit down right now. Mhm.
Absolutely. And somebody else said something.
Me for my family.
Is that Cindy?
Just-
You?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
No, it's Nora, I think. Is that you, Nora?
It was Nora.
These
Yeah.
need to light up. I'm going to have to change a setting. Okay, now Nora is lit up. Okay. Nora, your family?
Yes, please.
Okay. We will lift you and your family in prayer.
Teresa, can I ask something personal?
Sure.
I went to my MS doctor today, and they're going to have to start me on a different medication. And instead of going for the infusion every 6 months, I've got to go every 4 weeks. And this particular medication, the only downside is that it can cause a brain infection. And they'll have to test me like about every 3 weeks or so. And the longer that I do the medication, the higher the odds are of getting the brain infection. But he told me today that where he thought it was the relapse remitting MS is the progressive MS. So just say a little prayer. I've got to go on the 18th of May to get the 2 MRIs of my brain and my spine. And then I've got to see him on the 20th. And then I did all the paperwork to order the medication. And then we'll start doing the new infusions. So just pray I don't have a reaction.
Definitely. We will pray for you for sure. And praying for you, everybody. You know, I think
Yeah.
definitely prayers goes out to everybody. You know, Brenda, you and I talked about this the other day. Everybody's got something going on, don't they?
Oh,
Everybody's
yeah.
got something. And so love and prayers to you guys for sure. And I'm just going to shut up and let Susan take over and get us started.
Well, hey, I got a couple things to start with. First of all, it kind of goes with all of us being on here tonight and saying, oh, don't look at me, and oh, I'm eating, or this or that, which is funny because that's just how we are. But Teresa and I were talking today about how much we can do spontaneously in our business right now. And you guys have always heard me talk about being a Mary Kay Minute Woman, where you could do a Mary Kay party with just a moment's notice. Well, I think now probably one of the first things on your to-do list every morning, or at least mine, is to get up, get cute. Because A, the people in my house do not want to see me looking like I rolled out of bed all day long, because I've looked pretty much that way for about 4 weeks now. And when I don't take the time to get at least my Mary Kay basic face on, I mean, this isn't super glamour model time. This is just, you know, some basic stuff. Then I don't want to go online. I don't want to make a Facebook Live. I don't want to take my picture for the MK Standout routine challenge. And we need to be able to do one of these very quick virtual parties, as you know, we're going to be learning more about, to where we can say, well, what are you doing right now? Or what are you doing in an hour? Or just being able to very quickly and spontaneously do some things, because we need to look at that as a blessing right now. We are quite literally working from home. I mean, we're not going anywhere. We're all doing the same thing. You know, we're all at home. And so I think being a Mary Kay Minute Woman is something Teresa and I were laughing about this morning. Well, it's even more important right now because, you know, Facebook Live and all these great posts, just put your confident face on every morning, first thing. The other thing I wanted to ask is, do we have anything to celebrate and crow about? Who's making some exciting things happen right now while you're home during quarantine? Anybody have anything to share?
Most of you are muted, so I can unmute you if you've got something you want to say. Just wave.
Yeah. Wave your hands if you do.
Okay, Kim.
He does.
Unmute you.
Well, I have been sending text out today to get 5 people for the virtual training on Saturday, the 25th.
Good for you.
Hopefully I can get some replies back and get the samples over to them.
Very good. And what Kim's talking about for those in Teresa's unit is I'm going to be working with another director buddy on Saturday, Stacy Kraus. She's showing me how to do a virtual party where our consultants can invite 5 people to join. And I'm so excited to do this because then I can turn around and do them with Teresa. And so I'm going to learn. I get to be the student on Saturday and have our consultants do that. And then we'll be doing those together with the first class and the Eagles. So yay, Kim. I know Nora's got some people coming on, and Tracy and Cindy McCullough. I want you to be one of my 5 guests. That would be a perfect chance for you to see what all's going on right now and in the digital world of Mary Kay. Anybody else? Anything to crow about? Teresa, you did something pretty exciting last weekend, as I did. You want to tell them about your little drop-offs and pampering?
I love the way, yes, absolutely. The way you talked about it in the Monday Motivator yesterday. It's not the Monday Motivator.
I still call it that. Can't call it the Magic Monday.
Magic Monday. It's MM anyway, whatever it is. Because you know, when you set out to bless other people, you're the one that ends up being blessed, and that was so true. That was it was a little bit of a an undertaking, because I sat down the night before, and I hand wrote personal notes to every single person. I had some that I had to mail. I had some packages that I decided to just deliver. And, you know, there were probably 4 or 5 hours worth of work, putting all that together, getting them ready for the mail, getting ready to deliver. But, oh my gosh, it just putting together samples that I had around here already. Luckily, I've been kind of on the ball with ordering extra samplers and keeping samples on hand and having skincare samples and charcoal mask samples and just all kinds of stuff that I just wanted to include in these bags. And I didn't even check out the cost of them. Bob said, how much do you think this could, you know, here's the analytical man. How much did this cost you and what were the results, you know? And I'm like, you know, I don't care. I really didn't care, and I still don't care because it blessed me so much, and I got so many. I'm still getting pictures of that they took all their goodies out of the bag, 2 of them, and sent me pictures of all their goodies and how much fun they're having. Or my cousin who's by herself in Raleigh, North Carolina, and she's like, I'm gonna have so much fun just reading about all this stuff and playing with this tonight. So you know, it just has been a real blessing to do that, just to reach out and, you know, make my customers, just make them my focus. And that's really what I've been doing. And I'm getting great results. And even very quickly, because we were going to touch on this anyway, Susan, the MK Standout, hashtag MK Standout, social media contest. I don't know if it's really a contest, but something that the company kind of kicked off, and I love doing these. It started yesterday, and I started a day late, but anyway, started the 20th, runs through the 26th, but if you want to do it the 21st through the 27th like me, that's cool too. But it's just every day just posting a piece of your skincare routine. So today I did the Time-Wise Foaming Cleanser, and I got 2 orders from 2 brand new customers, girls that I went to school with. They weren't ordering the cleanser, but it was because I had a presence on social media today. One of them wanted to talk to me about eyebrows. The other one wanted to talk to me about foundations. So you guys just keep doing, just keep getting out there, you know, get over your fear, get over yourself. I mean, I had a total naked face today. It was like, woo, do I really want to post this? And I'm like, I close my eyes and I push the button. So I think that's what people want to see: authenticity. They want to see us. They want us to be real, and they're going to turn to us. So yeah, it's been fun.
You got me laughing because yesterday, to make my post, I bet I took 47 pictures. I'm just not a selfie confident person. I'm like, okay, well, I look wrinkly. Oh, well, the lighting was bad. Oh, who's in the background? Oh, darn, can't have that in the picture. It was ridiculous. Finally, I posted it, and I did it on Instagram. Teresa, I knew you'd be proud of me for that because I've had an Instagram account for a very long time, and I rarely post. Well, come to find out, my kids were in the other room, and Tanner goes, I just got a notification that Susan Finley, who hasn't posted in a while, just posted to Instagram. So, and he goes, oh, Mom, you only have 2 likes. And I go, okay, will you tell all your friends to follow me on Instagram? So they were texting friends that my mom just posted. I'm like, you guys, it was just hysterical that they were making so much fun of me doing something on Instagram, and my kids are my only followers. So you guys find me and follow me, okay? And that'll make me feel better.
I'm following you. I saw that.
I know you are. So anyway, that standout challenge is pretty cool. Now I don't know if I can, okay, Teresa disabled participant screen sharing. Okay, so I can't screen share. Teresa, I don't know if
you can. I enabled it for anybody could screen share. So see what happens when you do it.
Well, I'm doing it. It says host disabled participant screen sharing.
I enabled that. Tell it that I enabled it.
Okay, she did enable it, but it's not letting me.
Let me see.
So,
let me try to manage participants and see if there's something that
that's what you can do. You make me a co-host.
Okay.
I think. But I don't know. I think if you hit on more or something like that, maybe you can do it. But
more.
Anyway,
make
while she does that,
I'm going to make you a host.
Oh, I want to be the hostess with the mostest.
Now you
okay.
Are. Now you are.
Now I can screen share. So let me just take you here to In Touch, because this is what I'm going to talk to you for a few minutes about, and that is the eStart. We're all super jazzed about this. And one thing I want to tell you about it, and you'll notice where I just went onto the top and clicked on it to learn more. This is loaded with information. You guys, I'll admit, I don't even have a clue how much great education is on In Touch, because I'll just zip here and there and find something. But if you've got time, and we all have a little more time than normal right now, click around and learn just how flippin' awesome our company is on education. But this is where you go to learn about the new Mary Kay eStart. Okay, and I was gonna say something else. I can't remember. That's not what I started with. But anyway, here's the eStart deal. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Stacy Kraft and I were talking on Voxer earlier, and I was telling her how cool I think this whole eStart thing is, and she said, well, I'll let you in on a little secret. Kristen Sharp and Leanne David and Mary Catherine King and Stacy have been doing a lot of these virtual things together, and she goes, we're actually the ones that called the company and said, we need to do something where somebody just needs a consultant number and is able to work from home. And the company took action on it, and bam, here we are. So we have the Mary Kay eStart began yesterday through the end of May, as you can see on the screen. And for just this short time, somebody can join Mary Kay or rejoin Mary Kay the way they would on the second chance. The second chance option is not available right now because we don't need it. This covers it. So for $30, a person can join the company, get a consultant number, a personal website for a year, which, as you guys know, is $30 right there. She can get a ProPay account for a year, which is normally $39.95. And she's going to have access to all the resources and all the things, all the bonuses and things that come with being a Great Start qualified, all of those things for $30. Now, this is not a regular kit that has full retail products in it or any samples. This is quite literally a consultant number, a website, and a ProPay account, so they can be doing digital appointments and selling online. Okay, now a couple questions, and what you guys are going to want to do is go here to the FAQs, because everything is answered for us right here. Okay, I don't have to go through all the details, but one thing people have asked is, well, do they have to be active? Well, yeah. In order to use the customer delivery service and sell online, you're going to have to be an active consultant. So as you're talking to people about this, it's $30 is their pass to be a Mary Kay consultant and make money and call themselves a consultant. But you do have to be active for some of these things to kick in, one of which is customer delivery service, all right? And you want to have ProPay so that you can process those orders online. So this is an amazing deal for somebody who is maybe has lost their job, or they're furloughed, or they're misses somebody, or they're an empty nester, or they're very techie, or you can probably think of a ton of people that might be perfect for this type of a business. The other thing to note is that there are now 3 ways that people can become a consultant. You can do this $30 deal, the eStart, or you can do a full-size kit for $100, which you would normally have to do, right? And get all your $400-ish for the products and supplies. Or you can do both. You can do a $130 join, where you're going to get the full-size kit and the $69.95 value of having a website and a ProPay account for just $30. So I personally think that's the steal right there, is to be able to have all the products, all of your tools, because ultimately we will get back to doing face-to-face appointments, but I think this virtual thing is here to stay as well. So that's pretty exciting. Do you have any questions so far about it? Because all these things on here are just flippin' amazing. Here's their business plan you can download right here. setting a goal, get digital, get customers, start selling, and look at all the things. A digital grand opening where they can do that on Facebook. You can do a Facebook group, Facebook Live business debut. All these shareable virtual selling videos, these are awesome. Let me open that up. We talked about this last week, the shareable videos on the Video Lounge, but these are really flipping amazing. All these mix and match, video call ready. I watched this. This is adorable. It's 2 minutes on using CC Cream and Ultimate Mascara and lipstick, how to be video call ready. I guess the main thing I want to say here is our company is amazing and they're so on it, making sure that we're prepared, and all the support materials we have just work so beautifully with whatever program they kick off. So I'm excited about that. Any other comments, or guys have any questions about
If
it?
anybody has a question, make sure to raise your hand because you might be muted. I love this page that you just brought up, Susan, that congratulations, because that really does, that even explained it a little bit more to me, because they do explain, for your awareness, if you place a $600 or more wholesale Section 1 order within the first 15 days of starting your business. So it explains that, and it explains the Great Start just a little bit. There's some links that they can link to, but then so it's telling them that they need to place at least a 225 in order to be able to use the CDS services. And by the way, guys, I want to remind everybody, and Susan, you're right on with, it takes some time before you go to bed or whatever, just browse different parts of In Touch, because there's new things popping up all over the place. But the CDS orders, if you're not really sure, if you're not utilizing that, oh my gosh, that to me has just been life changing. But if you're still got questions, is one of the reasons you're not utilizing it, make sure to go under ordering in Touch, and you go to order fulfillment options. Susan can do that right there because she has got
Order
yeah,
for,
go down.
right here.
Yeah, click on that. And this
Okay.
tells you everything you need to know about customer delivery service, about Easy Ship, and scroll through that, Susan. Easy Ship, guest checkout, all of that stuff, and then you can enroll in each one of them. You can set the parameters, because I don't give free shipping for every order, because I'm not going to let somebody order a lipstick and then get free shipping.
Right.
But so I've got a minimum set, and you can set all those requirements, but it really teaches you about what each one of those options are. And that's an amazing feature that I don't think enough people take advantage of, for sure.
Yeah.
I agree. And now the CDS, the cost of it is so inexpensive. My gosh, $3.50
Mhm.
to ship something, and it says they'll get it within 3 to 8 days. And that's the United States Postal Service. And the UPS is going to be $7, which is even, is a great deal. But I usually go with the least expensive route, and they get it always faster than the company says they will. So see how they're working to help us be successful and save money. My thing says we have 10 minutes left, Teresa, so I want you to jump on with your skin analyzer.
Okay,
That's
I'm
okay.
having so much fun with this. I mean, if you haven't had a chance, it used to be called Skin Sight. And again, if you want to find out more about all the apps that are available to you, go, there it is, under Digital Zone. And if you, excuse Susan, scroll down just a little bit.
Okay.
There is a thing that says,
Skin Analyzer app.
yeah, but I thought it said all the apps somewhere, and you could click on it and get all the apps, but that's okay. That might actually be, you're in the Digital Zone, and it might actually be in, well, whatever, the other digital thing. There's two digital
Assets. Maybe
digital
it's under
assets.
digital assets.
I think it's in there, and explains every app that's available to us. But this one will explain the Skin Analyzer app. All right, Susan's going to show you.
You want me to show them?
Go ahead,
Okay.
real quick.
Digital assets.
3 minutes or less. Scroll down,
Yeah.
and somewhere in there, new consultant tools and apps. It just explains the apps. But anyway,
Okay.
let's go back.
Very cool. All right. I'll go back.
Okay, so the skin analyzer and the C in me, which there's not much, you guys know that, right? Notice that the app is spelled with a Z,
sorry.
but they spell it with an S on here. So that just has been, I don't know, that's just me, skin analyzer. So, so it is an analyzer with a Z, not an S. If you're looking for it, it was formerly SkinSight. And if you already had SkinSight on your phone or iPad or computer, then it may have already switched over for you. It does an automatic update if you've got that setting on. If not, you can just go to wherever, to your favorite app store and download. It's iOS and Android both. And the cool thing about it is that it's really very simple. It's for you to use and for your customers to use, where before this was for us and we had to be face to face with them. This way they can download the app. They can put their face in. There's a little oval. It lines up their eyes and their nose. It takes a picture, and then it immediately comes back with and analyzes the texture, tone, eyes, and wrinkles. Yeah.
Oh, I don't need anybody analyzing my wrinkles, but yes, I got them.
And then and then it tells them, a little bit about each one of those sections. It gives them recommendations for skincare, and they can share that information with you, their beauty consultant. So it is very cool. It is very interesting. And so just make sure your customers know about it. There's also some really fun clip art in there that you can send to your customers or message out. And, if you're just using text messaging, that's the other thing I want to say is, it's a good thing. Sometimes it's not a good thing, but there are other ways to reach people besides, we don't use the phone that much anymore, and I get that. But besides text messaging, Messenger and Facebook is a really good place to connect, communicate, and you're going to learn a little bit more. And I'm going to let Susan close out with these virtual parties that we're talking about and getting ready to do for you all. That's going to be a place that you can do your own virtual parties, is actually on Messenger, because it's a private place that you can put private group in, but you can see each other. And Susan, I'm going to let you talk about that for just a minute or two.
Okay. The way I'm learning the most about these things is through a sales director named Leanne David. And what we're going to do tonight is we're going to treat you in our Facebook groups by posting Leanne's video of her showing exactly how you set these up in a Facebook Messenger chat. And it's pretty cool. I started to play with this tonight, Teresa, and I was going to add you to a chat with me. And then I thought, oh, this will work. You can message somebody that way or text them. I'm doing a lot with messaging because I swear everybody's sitting in front of their computer. It feels like 24/7 right now. You're going to catch them at home. Let me get off of here for a second. Okay. Can you see my Facebook page now?
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to go right in here to Facebook, and all you have to do is new message. You guys know how to Facebook message somebody, but then you can also do new group. All right. So what I'm going to do for my first virtual party, which I'm going to try to have one in a couple days just to play around with it even before Saturday when we do it as a group. I'm going to do one without samples because Leanne shows that you can do it without them. You don't have to have them. But I'm going to simply message people in it, and I'm going to say, let's see, I wrote this down. It was basically, hey, Teresa, I'm really excited about working my business virtually. I'm excited but nervous about it, and I need some of my favorite girlfriends to be part of this practice party for me. It's almost like when you're a brand new consultant, you're like, hey, I need to borrow your face, how we do. They say, I'm starting this new process, and I'd love for you to be on there because you're so sweet and gracious, and if I mess up, you won't remind me of it forever, haha, kind of thing. Would you like to play Thursday at 11 a.m. or whatever? So when she says yes, you can add her then into this group. And as you'll see on the video from Leanne, her main point is that you do a virtual party much like you would do a real face-to-face party. You're not going to have 20 people on there. You're going to have 6 to 8, okay? In case a couple don't end up coming, but they're coming because there's not anything else they're doing. And you don't want to have more people than you can reasonably follow up with. So you're going to start adding people to the group as they say yes, and then you'll name your group like, you know, how do I want to say it? Facebook party Thursday at 2. I mean, it's just something like that so that they know that that's there. Then you're going to text each person or message each person and say, hey, do me a favor before Thursday, download the Mary Kay Skin Analyzer app. It's free and it's so fun. And you guys, I don't think Teresa mentioned this, but the old Skin
Sight.
Sense or whatever that one was called,
Skin Sight.
it was hard to take your own picture. And so I never really played with it. Somebody else had to do it for you, but now you hit the camera button and it'll flip it and you can actually take your own picture much more easily. So you're gonna ask people to do their analysis on there, and then it has a thing where they can text you the results. And you say, text me your results so I'll know which products to feature during our virtual party. And that's pretty much it. When it's time for the party, you go in, there's a little video icon on there. Let's see if I can see that when I do a message here. I'll pretend I'm talking to Teresa because I actually did this today. If I hit this button right here, start a video chat with Teresa, it's going to ring her. I don't think it'll mess up if I do that right now, Teresa. Let's see if it rings you. It's a messenger call. Okay, I don't know if I need to allow microphone. There's just a couple little things to click on here. But what it'll do is it will ring Teresa's phone so that she knows to go on to Messenger and she's going to be on there on video. I'm blown away. Like I told you, it makes me think of the Jetsons. You know, like, oh, they had people who, boy, that's way in the future. We'll never have a future where we can sit and look at people while we're talking to them. And here we are. We're here.
Exactly. And I'm going to, 1 second was about less than what we have. I meant to crow about Bretta, and I think she's muted. Now, Susan, that you're the host, I can't unmute anybody.
Oh,
but that's
I
okay.
don't even see Bretta anymore.
That's all right. I just wanted to crow for her. She sent out 4 messages using Facebook Messenger with to some of her customers and former consultants with the $30 e-start, and had 3 of them say yes, that they wanted to restart their businesses. So you guys,
Oh my gosh.
reach out. It's that simple. It's people are just going, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And they're like, Mary Kay. So reach out and touch someone. That's an old slogan from a long time ago, but you know, it's still applicable today. We've just got new ways that we can reach out, right? And thank you guys for reaching out to us and being here with us tonight. Susan, anything you need to add?
No, I don't think so.
Betty,
Can I ask a question?
Yes, you may, Betty. You
Yeah.
might get cut off.
If you have somebody that you want to do the e-start with, how do they re-sign up? Do they just go to the Mary Kay website and do it? Or do we do it like we've done it in the